Hả? Ừ. Hold it. Ừ. Hello. Sorry for all the random noise. I forgot I didn't see that I was unmuting. Hello. This is my OBS or OVR. I'll commit suicide. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh. No. Alrighty. Alrighty. So let's see how today goes. Who's here? Who? Huh? Oh. There we go. There's some color. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Has there been anything exciting that's happened the other couple
Nope.
days?
Oh, I wasn't there the last week. I was at home the entire week.
Okay.
So whatever happens.
Yeah, I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to be here Friday and Saturday.
I wasn't there for the
To
week.
be out in the field.
Marshall?
Cool. Would you happen to be able to make me a thing that I can use that will create like an area where nobody will hear me talking?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So, you know, who like if I wanted to talk with Sarah, I could use it, and then nobody would be able to hear me if they're like standing by the door.
Oh, you mean that? So sound
Sort of like a
suppression
little
rune
private
we can do?
space.
A sound
Yeah.
suppression rune that basically has like a 3-meter radius is the max. Well, minimum actually. So
Right.
within a 3-meter radius, you can only hear a person.
Yeah. Because I'd like to have something so then I can have conversations with people without having to worry about people eavesdropping on things.
I can try and make it.
If you'd be willing to, I'd love to see.
Yeah. It's not that hard to make. It's literally just a limestone with a wind rune. That's all it is. It's actually probably one of the most simpler ones.
I mean, love to have one if you can get one together for me. I've been meaning to ask for one for a while, but I keep either getting distracted when you're here or it's been a while since, so. You could just send that to my place, whenever it's finished.
Nice. Say that again.
Oh, no. I was just saying, whenever you get that finished, or you think you got it, you can just send it to my place.
Alright. To be honest, actually, wait. No, not that one. Not that one. Here we go. She just grabs a boulder of limestone. chisel. Alright, puts that boulder away. Alright, this is a good size, and
Now, is there a way to activate it other than me having magic? Because I can't control magic.
I'm doing it now. It's not this one, not this one. You just see him just going through jars. Oh, no. Ah, there we go. What? You just see him pour something like water into it, and it just glows. There you go. And you just tap it 2 times and it will activate.
Oh, cool.
It has about 15 uses.
Ah, okay. I
Yeah,
shall let you know.
So, they're not like, I can't just make. If you want Magitech focus, I can make that, but it's more expensive. In a sense, like that stuff is probably the most simplistic you can probably get.
Okay. How much is one that
But
won't run out?
okay. Well, with Magitech, it would probably be around 15,000 normally.
Okie dokie.
And that one that I gave you would normally take like 25 copper normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of. You could see how the difference with one's cheaper.
100 silver.
Oh yeah, and I normally go with copper and silver. So I don't go with gold because I'm using.
Yeah.
Oh, we have currency back over at home. If I say gold, it's gonna be like a bit much, in my opinion. And also to give you an idea here, one credit in my world is 1 copper, meaning it is super expensive.
What sounds more a reasonable price exchange?
Then just 1 gold instead of here. It's like 1 credit, 1 gold.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
think you understand how much.
it says
cash I
gold
have
like
to go
that easy
right
to
here.
find here or something? But
To be honest, it still made no sense. Like it's like always 1 gold for 1 credit.
is it 100 silver for 1 gold where you come from?
It's 1,000 silver. Well, 1,000 copper is 1 silver. 1,000 silver is 1 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, it's expensive. Normally.
For me, it's 100 copper to 1 silver, 100 silver to 1 gold.
Well, it's mainly a lot more expensive
gold to a
because when you live in a when you don't live in an area that kind of, yes, it's a more modern focused with steampunk elements, but the thing is we're having to worry about freezing cold temperatures. By freezing cold, I mean I think as you remember my homeland being a wasteland of cold. But to be honest, I gave you the price. I gave you the price from. It's 15,000 copper. Actually, is what I told you instead of. So actually, here I can if I pull this up.
I get 20
That'll
of
be
those
like.
made.
It's like 15 silver. Actually, now that I count that correctly.
I'll be like 5.
There's
At the moment, you're
500
not
copper.
working more.
Yeah.
So
You're always working.
I always have paperwork to do,
500
Alright.
copper, be
especially with
20,
the other
so
districts and all
if
that.
I
I'm
could get
just
20 of
making sure
those.
everything's filed.
Yeah,
I like it
maybe
when
have
things are
some-
like neatly filed.
Sure, can
I like to make sure things are
pulls out
neatly
his
filed and
tablet.
how I like it.
You
It's
can do,
easy
you
for
can
me
do
to
it. You can do it later. You don't have to do it
Find
now.
something good then.
Alright.
I find someone good,
I
maybe,
just,
but
I
right
just,
now,
I
I like
just
to
made
handle my paperwork.
one of the people start working on it instead.
Plus, it keeps me
Well.
busy. Otherwise, I'm
Oh,
just gonna sit
okay.
here, kind of hanging out.
I'm not doing it myself. I only
Yeah,
just
I
made
guess
one here.
always
I just have it.
your exact that spot.
No, it's appreciated.
I
Thank
get
you.
a good view. People walking up. So,
You can just leave it inside.
and there's
I mean,
room
I
for more
can see
people.
you from there.
Just put it,
so
give
I
it
was
to like one
yeah.
of the people in the
Room for more
facility,
people,
and
people
they'll
can see
just
me.
put it in the
I
cash register.
default to the spot, plus I have my armrest.
Yeah, I can.
Huh.
I can come pick it up later.
Yeah,
T-
it'll be in like one of the
I know.
things there.
I was
next couple days.
Being
I can probably just have them
It is
deliver
actually
it
amazing.
to your office, then they can just pick up the payment there.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, if they can just deliver it to my
So
office,
I can
have
actually
one
have
of my,
emotions again. I don't have to play them anymore.
we have one of my officers just be sure to pass the money on. So. Say I had to. I had somebody coming over tonight,
Alright.
so I had to
All right.
cook dinner and prepare for a hunt.
Mm-hmm. So,
Pig just came in from
to
outside.
be honest, it doesn't feel
Big
right for
dude
me
in
how,
armor just
how
walked
you're
in from out-
you look human now.
Why does it not feel right?
Doesn't feel right.
You'll be let off of a warning this time. It's just don't go out there. There's monsters, and you can leave them back to the city, which would be bad for us. Okay?
Very well. Wasn't aware.
Okay.
Like my
Thank you.
second time here.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
keep
making
more
sure.
open mind.
Yeah. There's two gates like that. There's the one right there, and then there's the one in the tunnel over there. Basically, there's mutants, constructs, demons, and ratkin out there. And if you go out there, we're not gonna come rescue you if you get eaten, because it's a large hazard out there.
That's fine. I'll be sure to keep an open mind from now on. By the way, there's some, like, homeless night person who's about yay high begging me to come in and see if you're here. I don't know what the situation is, but
What?
something about him going to
What
run
is his
away if
color?
you are here. Like a dark
Oh.
brown, I think.
Does he have red eyes?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, it's X.
Do I need to go like arrest him or something?
No. It's just that
Okay.
if he ever comes into the city, technically there's still the agreement, even though he's exiled, that he can come in like once a month, but he needs to have a bracelet on whenever he comes in here.
Alright, okay. Well,
Said something
So,
about taking
no,
the train.
thank you for
in,
the
and-
information.
Of course.
anyway, Marshall, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave a bit early because our family just got a lot of bad news and we're gonna be, dealing with stuff, so sorry.
Did anything happen the other 2 days when I was out in the field?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just our family's
Okay.
lost a friend, so we're gonna go, Anyway.
No worries. I'm gonna poke my
Alright,
head
sorry,
out.
I had to deal with that. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Blay. If you see X, do you remember who X is? Vagabond-looking skeleton in black robe, red eyes. Makes weird noises. Yeah, if you see him, make sure he has a bracelet on, because part of the condition of him being able to be in the city, even though he's exiled, is he needs to have a bracelet on. So, if you do see him, double check, because he will probably run away from me if he sees me. So. Because, I don't know, he wants to make sure he doesn't get one. The guards at the gate should stop him, or if he comes to the train station, but I just want to make sure that he, you know, has one. So. Thank you. I need to go check on everything else since I haven't been here in a little bit. I got caught up with the out in the field, so. Yeah, so.
Okay. Thanks. Yep, your arm's better. I'm not gonna lie, this
Oh fuck! I thought Ferris was there.
Alright, anyway, let's walk the door.
Faust is over there. Yep,
So,
they're-
in any
they're over
case,
there.
we have had already...
What the fuck? They just disappeared right in front of me.
What?
They
What?
just disappeared right. Oh yeah, that's right. There it goes.
They went that way. They didn't disappear. They just used, they used feet. They walked that way.
I know, but
Sort
it's
of,
just that from
kinda.
my point of view, they just disappeared from me.
Well, they walked with quite some motivation, so they've been quite fast. Maybe he was blinking and they already been gone.
Already.
I believe the marshal came back too.
Yeah, there's a marshal right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the expertise in walking to reach such a position. But in those
I do walk
kind of yes, in those kind of social levels, it's called patrolling. But it can also be done
Oh,
in the
by the way,
traffic,
I
you know
did
that.
not. Oh, by the way, Marshall, I did not realize levitating was also considered flying as well. I did not notice that. My bad.
If you're not touching the ground, you are flying.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, with me, I
Okay,
was
fine.
levitating.
I mean, as
I thought
long
there
as
was a
you
clear
weren't
difference,
flying
but,
out above there, or above
Oh,
the
no, I
rooftops.
wasn't. I was
because if
only-
you fly
no.
above the rooftop, it's not my fault. If you poof into a cloud
Oh,
of
yeah.
shrapnel.
Okay. But yeah, with me, I was just only levitating above.
How did
here
you say it's a
on the
neutral when
platform.
it was speaking about gore and destruction and death? Not my
But yeah,
fault
I
if
was
you
only
explode.
levitating
Don't
here.
don't fly too high. It's not my fault if the anti-air
No.
shoots it out.
Yeah. Not my fault if an 88mm round goes right into your face and explodes. Slowly puts away the radio. It would be quite
Oh, wait.
amusing.
Although I already have 4 cloning jars in my vault right now, so if I die, I'll just come back.
Wow.
Why do I just imagine someone
don't-
flying and the marshal is like, radio,
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna.
unknown
fucking
air
do that.
contact, 12
That's
o'clock.
stupid. Well, yeah, I'm not
Take
gonna
it down.
fly up
They
that
work
high.
pretty
I'm
good
not
with
that
slow
stupid.
objects.
But yeah, not
Slow
pretty good
jets.
when it comes against fighter jets.
I mean, that
slower.
means they
What
would
are
be
you
quite
doing?
effective against
The
plastic.
metal flying things, they have a hard time.
Oh.
Hmm.
I just
Well,
saw a whole
if
bunch of
it's-
them go to the train station.
Hey,
Use it against plastic, then he's quite slow.
I just see Blake running around. I feel like X came in somewhere.
Should I scare the cleric?
Huh?
I will scare him.
Did it?
Hello.
Hello.
That is such a heartwarming welcome.
How you doing, Marshall? Oh, fuck my knees.
I'm doing alright. I'm doing better. I'm not in pain anymore.
Fuck my knee.
As much.
You're,
Hey,
you're
that was
right.
me the past couple of days.
I was taking care of my daughter and she's getting heavy.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been out in the field all weekend, so I was in a bit of pain past few days.
Where's my husband? I need to go clothesline him.
The bar, I think.
Everyone is always at the bar.
Well, it's a good place. I'm gonna take credit for the color.
Everyone, just let me fucking stand here so I come with you. Memorable goes into the bar. Everyone follows.
I mean, I was headed that way anyways, because I haven't been there yet today.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of
I need to
course.
see if there's. I need to see if there's anything that has happened since I was last here.
Plastic is in there. Of course, something happened. Always.
I did see a report that somebody once again did not listen and touched the funny smoke stuff. So
Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Not
I
yet.
was dragged into such a
Later,
thing. I did not
later.
touch it.
Did you?
Greetings.
Well, honey, all my life have been aware, so this is just.
That's a crime.
please
At
don't.
least I have a lot of
My
cushioning.
body's only stopping from pay.
Hey, if this is.
I have a lot of cushioning.
What?
No.
You want to say? You just stopped
I thought
in
you
the
said
middle of your
they.
sentence?
Well, I'm not scared.
Well, she said. Well, I heard at least they have a lot of cushioning.
No, I'm not scared.
No, I have a lot of
Wow.
cushioning.
There we go.
I
That's
ran into
the
him,
one.
not you. And plus, I would have run into your belly.
You can have
So
some red
No,
one.
he's twiggy. He's twiggy.
The one on the top shelf, the expensive
and
one,
covered in
not the
metal.
cheap stuff.
So
Yeah, that is actually a-
spaghetti
Yep,
noodle.
that's the one. Yep.
Danger noodle.
it's like
Oh my
my
God.
body
I'm
has
calling
stopped
you a
hurting.
snake.
I don't want it to continue hurting.
Oh yeah, I feel you right there at the very my knees.
Hey, honey, I was actually going to talk to you today about something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Raymond came to me with a job opportunity today.
okay, that's good.
Actually, I
Will
wanted
you
to
need me
also
to sign a
spend.
permission
Put
slip?
it on him.
You don't want to be
No,
part of the
I was
garden
actually
anymore?
wanting.
I mean,
Oh, in a way to be kind of similar.
and also, I I know him all this year, so you know.
But we'd probably actually still be working closely together.
I'm curious now.
I was speaking about Sarah. She's
From what he advertised to Hound, if this goes through, this would be an organization that would help out with matters internal and external, and with more of a focus on rehabilitation and redemption.
So you have a magic expert just in
So people
We
you
already
guys catch
have
might get
2
sent our way.
enforcement agencies.
I'm not gonna go over to that table anymore.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm just gonna sit down. My knee keeps popping.
I mean, just help.
Don't have kids.
I have
I know
kids.
it's probably too late. Don't give birth to kids. Don't do it. Don't
I
ever
want
do
kids.
Just try to be an actual parent. And
it.
then
You're
leave me.
allowed.
That's
Just
how it
know
works
that
here.
everything's gonna hurt even more.
I'm allowed.
Well, my parents.
Very well.
So
Everything
my
already
children
hurts.
run away because I did not allow them to go
It's
on
gonna hurt
dangerous
more.
missions.
Oh yeah.
I was horrible on looking after them and not sending them into fights against gods, and apparently that made me oppressive.
Yeah, man, that. Like I
Also,
taught my son.
not-
I taught my son self-defense, but like he wasn't going to enter anything until at least he reached adulthood, and he unfortunately reached that a lot sooner than he thought he was gonna. You know, we can't keep him away from danger.
Hey, there's one thing we can take solace in. We didn't arrange him to be married to a cuck.
Wait, what did you just say? You married him to what?
That was a chat.
What? Please correct
Frederick
yourself.
Frederick was a dickhead.
as a little comedy show, and as a comedian saying
Then why do you?
racial representation with
Also married Frederick, remember?
You arranged for to be married with. Yeah.
Also was her own range of problems, but Frederick was a whole other deal.
It was 2 flies, 1 clap.
Yeah.
From what I hear,
What she told
they didn't
Aridin.
even- yeah, from what she told Aridin, they never even consummated the marriage. The moment they got back from their little trip, she went straight to the Vixen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the reason I kind of disowned her.
She has her moments of sweetness, but oh no.
What up?
Granted, this respect comes in different areas of
Another
issues
twink.
with the man.
Alien.
He was an asshole to my son, and therefore I don't like him.
Thank you. I'm from the planet Uranus.
You know, he and his entourage cornered me and Aridin in Blackstone.
I'm gonna
Like,
fucking
we need to
kill him.
talk.
I know he's probably
It's
already
like-
dead, but I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Mind you, he backed
call
off
an alien?
because I
Oh, I know how
called
to
it
combine
out,
them
but it
now.
was just complete ineptitude in any social etiquette.
It kind of is, I agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
This
Trust
is why
me, I
your
have
kids should
plenty
not
more.
just sprout up in the Feywild.
I'm sure
That
about
much isolation will not teach them how to socially interact.
Did your wife just zoom?
Yeah, she did just zoom.
What? Can't believe it.
Either way.
Where did that leopard printed fuck go?
I'm not lying about
That
Out
way?
there. Somewhere. Yeah.
I just wanted to be a dick to him, but that's too far to walk.
So you changed your color scheme.
I changed my entire well, not I, but something
You
else
can't
changed
hear
for
it?
me.
A heartbeat?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
human
alive.
again.
I have good hearing.
I'm
I don't have
alive.
that good a hearing.
I know.
Come to my chest. No, I don't. Kidding. Oh, no.
I had to go into the corner and contemplate honey.
So,
You should have heard
about
what he
that cock
said
as a
earlier.
marriage.
Sorry, what did I miss?
I don't know.
You should have heard what you said earlier.
What?
Did I say something wrong, honey?
What did I say?
No, I had a compliment. I had to contemplate
I'm not
honey.
gonna say it.
Say it.
Now I don't know what you guys were just talking about because you all stopped.
I cannot
Is
remember
this-
as well. That's the problem.
He said,
What were
"Come
we
on his
talking
chest."
about?
I don't.
Come onto my chest, I said to the marshal. But the marshal then was grabbing the dagger, so I was a bit afraid. It was just an offer.
I'm gonna go back into the corner. I'm just gonna go back into the corner. I'm just gonna go back into the corner. Right over here.
Why, you want to come to my chest too? Where did you go?
There you go.
Thank you.
Jeez.
The days where I'm more the days where I am more normal brained, that's when everybody else just
was pretty weird to them.
Come to my chest.
Oh, you want a hug?
Yes.
The entire group
Come here.
I can actually feel someone again. It is so good.
It's okay, you're done.
Gives the best hugs.
If you ask me for hugs, you're bound to get your back cracked. But your back feels amazing.
Hey Ray, do you want to have a
Please
hug from
don't.
me?
I'm fragile.
If I wanted a hug from you, I could also ask a polar bear.
To be honest, I could still hold you up with one hand.
But the beer is a bit less hairy than you are.
I got nothing. I'm a skeleton.
All right.
No, fuck.
Yeah, I got no more
Maybe
flesh on
we're gonna
that.
have
so-
half
Just make an excellent Santa.
Give me a second.
Sucks to be regular
dangerous
human
already.
again.
Don't
isn't it?
die.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I have too few friends. Don't die.
My
Don't worry,
lungs
I
don't
only
work
use like
they
half my
used to
strength.
before. My lungs never
Oh
worked.
my god, I feel something.
That is concerning.
Oh my.
God.
Someone needs to change her. Someone, Eleanor, can you change her? You're her keeper. You're her keeper.
Oh, I feel something.
Change yourself. Why is the skeleton running away? He does not even have a nose.
I might have given him some.
You know, it was a good one when the skeleton is running.
I don't know.
That would have been a bit much.
You see the engineer run. Keep up.
Excuse me, I had diarrhea.
Well, the only other engineer
You see
that
the siege
actually
engineer
shows up
running.
around-
That means you need to keep up.
When
Don't
the
worry
siege
about it.
engineer is running, you most likely want to run the right
Where's bathroom
direction.
right here. I need to
Oh,
use
God.
your bathroom. Diarrhea.
Where was I? Oh yeah, when the siege engineer is running, you run the direction he is running. Because where he's coming from, it's gonna go boom.
Are you talking about me this time? 'Cause I know I'm the
Most
siege
likely.
engineer.
So, do we have to tell
Oh yeah, speaking of siege
Bestic that
engineer,
he needs someone to clean it?
how much artillery do I do?
Please tell me they didn't leave a shit trail.
What?
No, I think it's mostly contained
What?
to her tights.
You said siege
What are
engineer, so I just
I'll sing a streak.
set up. You said siege
Okay.
engineer, so I just said
But at
artillery.
least not on the floor.
Where?
Well, to be honest, technically anti-aircraft guns are counted as artillery.
Is that really the highway of today? Say shit's repaired.
I mean,
So technically it was your fault.
I don't know. I lost my train of thought. And my wrist hurts.
Your wife is responsible for the warm shower in the fucking hallway.
Everybody wanted hugs!
I'm not doing that for
Toothpaste.
No, I didn't squeeze her! I didn't even
Yeah,
squeeze her!
of course, you did not squeeze. You could see like the veins going on the upper arms. Like,
Here. This is how hard I was squeezing. squeezing her. Here, see, hug.
Don't! I'm being white. Okay,
See,
that's
this
actually
is
not
how
that
hard. Yeah, see, yeah, that's how hard I was squeezing her.
Alright.
This is
I
what
was
happens
concerned.
if you choose to be my friend. I start hugging you. Think very
But
hard.
I fucking have emotions again and feelings, and I can actually have friends now.
So this is
Not
the
you,
first
you're
time.
Harry.
Yeah, so you want to think twice about being my friend because you'll get hugs. I hug her all the time.
Hey Ray.
But you did not shit yourself, did you?
Paul?
That is a good question, because of what I watched.
I think that's just a Miss 8 thing.
This
Ah,
one's laughing their
okay.
ass off.
Well, this just
Oh,
means
was
that I
just
have
it.
one thing that Ray
Yeah,
will
she's
still
different.
have
Yeah.
to come to me like most
I
of the
was
time.
not sure also. Because wasn't Miss 8 that tree thing?
What? Oh, that thing?
Wasn't... Apparently that's Miss 8?
That?
Yeah,
I'm I'm a rose. Yeah, I'm a plant. I'm a rose. I'm a fire. Yeah.
There might be someone like a little bit.
I'm
Space necromancy knows how to do that.
Ask some questions.
So what
Someone
you're
wants
saying
us
is
to
that-
plan.
News, guy. I just cleaned my diarrhea, so I only. So now I just have.
Oh,
I got 4 cloning stories.
We don't know too many details.
Alright, so that's it.
If I can get some of the cloning here.
I don't want.
Ouch! I was like, oh, my wrist is feeling good. So I rotated my wrist and now it fucking hurts.
Ugh.
Oh god.
So,
Please
you know
don't
something I
die.
just remembered?
I need my friends.
I don't think I can actually hug this thing, actually, because I think they'd die immediately.
No, I just think they'd shit their pants so hard they go through the ceiling.
No, you don't. And so I have an industrialist aura, meaning if I touch anything that is a plant, it dies.
hate that hallway
And
now.
they're
Yeah.
a plant.
Yeah, probably.
Or they just get poisoned. I don't actually
I'll
know
have to tell
exactly what it
Bastic
means.
about that.
What
I
happens if I
feel like
unzip
such
that?
a stereotype.
If I go like...
Honey, why am I the gluttony stereotype where I'm out of shape with I'm asthmatic?
Do you really want to see my
Why?
hairy chest?
No.
That means I need
I
to
don't
get
know.
you
Marshall, do you want to
You're
see
not wearing a shirt under that?
It means I need a fucking inhaler,
No.
but I can't. I don't have one.
Just hair. It's like a shirt. He looks like a beer.
Literally,
I'm gonna have to tell
all you'll
Bastic
see
about
is
that
hair.
one.
I don't know. You're not gonna fight skin. I'm sorry.
That my hugs are so
Why aren't you
powerful I
wearing a
made
shirt?
Miss H shit herself.
Wait a second.
What sort of power
So,
do I
so
have?
I just noticed. So he's not wearing a shirt. That's what we discovered so far, yeah?
Imagine.
I'm wearing a
am I
puff.
But he's wearing a trench coat. Don't let him go close to
Imagine frozen
playgrounds.
farm.
He's wearing pants, right?
Why do you think I always wear this continuously?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
I have like 100 versions of this clothes.
Might be a more shit his skin considering he doesn't have a
This is
butthole for
something for
waist to
you.
leave from.
I just he's not
What is
wearing a
this
shirt under
conversation
that.
I tuned into?
But he's wearing a trench coat, so I can imagine what he's doing in his free time.
Are you flashing people?
He's like going to don't go to the kindergarten or we'll get a restraint order on you.
Check out my mechanical rod.
I run 3 orphanages. What the
I just
heck
imagine him
is
standing
that?
like in a
Make the ball Tasenator 3000.
he just stands like in a way and you walk past and he's like, whoa.
Okay, Ray. Grabs, pulls you up.
Fuck off.
No, no.
Ray, look at me. Ray, look at me.
Help! He's
Do
not
it.
wearing a shirt.
Do it. Do it. Throw him. Throw him out this window right here.
Puts you down.
Bad Santa.
Oh, that's sad.
Stop having bad thoughts. Ray,
Mama, are you trying to
I'm
hold me
more
out?
chaotic.
What?
Ray, you're way more chaotic
Are you
than
killing
I'm.
Mama with laughter?
It's
As
not
someone
hard
to
to
say
do.
here is,
It's
I
frankly
feel like
not
there's
hard to do.
much more crazy.
Play
Like,
juice here.
no, not really. You just hit an away and it's like,
Okay, throw me out. Throw me out of this balcony. Throw me out of this balcony, please. I need a big strolling man to throw me out.
if I touch you, you're gonna start
I have too
feeling
much
you're
thirst
gonna
left
wilt.
now.
I'm sorry. Now we just figured out that
Wait,
Ask is not
you have fire in you,
not
or
wearing
what?
a shirt
And
and a
your
trench
report
coat, so he's most likely
regarding
to
the
go
inner
on
city?
street. Any plant that I touch slowly dies.
Can I try? I want to make it feel.
Maybe the gods want to keep an eye on him when he's off work. I just nope.
Neat.
Touch me, please.
Thank you very much.
I'm going over Fuck off, you just shut yourself.
This would be a lot more forehead before she redid my hair.
For the library.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be over
But
here.
guess what? I will do it again. I will do it again. I will shit right
Don't stand
here.
behind
I
me
will
when you're
shit
only
right
wearing a
here.
trench coat.
I will do it right now. I will do it
think
again.
there's
I have no
probably
shirt on
a
now.
law that if you just start shitting in public,
Yeah, but your
you're
chest is
gonna
not as
get
hairy as he is, so he looks like a
martial
fucking
on
beard.
your bum. Except not your shitty bum.
To be fair, I used to actually wear an outfit that literally just was shirtless and that's it.
If you purposely defecate in public, it is indecent exposure.
Ray, you start
It's
living in a
indecency.
freaky
Like you're just
wasteland.
shitting on command in public.
You're the one who started. You told me I'm
I don't live
mistaken,
in
and I
one.
was like, I'm gonna do it right here, right now.
But radiation most of the time has the effect it has falling out, not growing.
Yourself.
Yes.
When you're in a freezing cold wasteland and you see people just like freeze to death, like in mere milliseconds.
I really
But you do not have to worry about freezing, my friend.
What is this insanity?
I don't know.
I still have to carry a
Apparently 8 has shit.
Touch me! Touch me! I want to be wilder! Touch me!
Yep. Nope.
Fuck off.
No, everyone's.
Fuck off.
All the twins.
I'm wearing
I'm
white.
Shitty Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
I might just want to go into my armored personnel
Yeah.
area and just stay in there and lock myself.
You know,
out.
sometimes I bring the weird, sometimes I bring the crazy, but when I'm feeling normal, that's when everybody else gets infected with the crazy.
If I don't,
She's
then
T-posing
I'll
now on
say
people.
of murder.
She shot herself and tries to get close to me. I'm wearing white. This is not acceptable.
I'm not gonna let a twin touch me. Ew, I'm not that gay.
I still remember
okay,
back when
do
you
you-
were hitting on him to be your sugar daddy.
Yes.
Well, I love, you know,
Like with
I love a
Nikolai
sugar
too.
daddy so I can scam man.
You know, Nikolai's also twinked down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had. I know that. When I saw his small, you know.
You should be a bit very careful when it comes to Nikolai. He has like most likely all STDs since it
What
all
does
new
twink
versus.
mean again?
Yeah, like the first thing that I
don't think I
heard about the
heard that one
engineers
before.
was like my ex-fiance told me don't go there.
twink
Because
is
like all it is just
basically
people
a
having
skinny
sex all
boy.
the time, and I'm like, no, I don't fucking want to do
Oh,
that.
so
And that's
a
coming
scarecrow.
from a
He's short, he's skinny, he's look very good looking.
You can have fun and everything, but
Mhm.
he's basically walking him.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's red like it too.
This is the twink.
Like,
I'm not a
maybe
fucking
the-
twink,
maybe
you pant shitter.
Then what are you? Then what are you?
so many
A
things.
Very
himbo,
decent
a
suit.
muscular
By the
man.
way.
Yes.
Come on, show your muscle. Show your muscle to me. Come on.
Hold on, where's
I'm
my
quite-
mirror? Where's my mirror? Hold on. I haven't been able to
You see
see what
that?
Raymond looks like this entire time. Here's my mirror.
Oh, hi.
Technically,
Sorry, late, but you have no muscles in there. These are
technically
muscles.
awareness here.
You fucking ghost.
Because I have a scarf literally.
I can't see
covering
myself
my
in the
Raymond
mirror.
was hot.
Well, I can make myself physical.
I am hot. I am?
Is that a slime?
It crawled out of the. It came out of the vending machine. You need to
I
ask
am
them.
fucking hot.
Oh, it's a
Tell me
slime.
I'm hot.
Oh,
No.
oh.
Congratulations, you now own a slime.
Right.
I'm married. I can't say
I don't
if you're
need to
hot.
own another
She said it was
slime.
hot.
You want to?
Tell me I'm
No,
hot.
hey,
Right.
Ray,
I already
Ray,
told
did
you you're
you say
hot.
you're
Fine,
hot?
you're hot.
Okay, well
Ray, did you say you're hot?
You want?
Yes,
you
I-
want?
Here's a bucket of water.
You hot right now, kiss
I'm gonna
me.
chip.
Fuck off, you just shot yourself.
I have a
So
bucket of
what?
water.
So
You said
what?
you're
I'm
hot,
doing
so I have
it
to-
again. Right here, right now.
Shitting yourself immediately makes you not hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
What
you probably
was
only
this
find someone
behind
into
the neck?
scat at the Engineers.
Actually,
Mm.
make
Yeah.
myself hot.
Congratulations, you know
Oh
how
my
to pet
God.
slime.
Well, I just show my, my
Oh, not
alphaness
again.
by shooting.
You know, I had a
Everybody knew
gift
how
I
this
found.
person
you know,
just-
Second time.
Yeah.
Look, not my fault I found it, okay?
How much
Nah,
do I have
then you have to
pay for
decide
someone
who's
to
the
get
hottest
some
person.
presents?
the same person who gave me the last one.
You got
I gave you a slime?
You know, if he touched me, I would get weirder.
Not the same thing.
I wanted to
At least
experiment
they're
that, you
happy.
know,
They're
I was like,
I think you would just die.
What's with the crowd?
but it's not that bad because
Fine,
I'm
I'll
like,
take it back if you don't want it. I'll
And then
take
I
it
have
back
to
if you
get
don't
Miss
want it.
8 away from me because she was
I don't shit, my
herself,
friend.
and I'm
I
here
just
alone.
smell like
Pulls
shit.
you up.
I just farted.
Yeah, that sounded
I
too
just
wet
farted.
to be just a fart. That was too wet to be a fart.
Fine, I'll take it back. Put me down.
No.
Drop me,
Come
come
over.
Congratulations.
I'm actually shitty. Oh, I just farted.
I was just about to say that I'm heading up.
I'm not into that shit play, just that you know, Sarah.
There on their squat walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes,
Do
I still
not
need to- I still need
explain
you to
it to
tell
me
me.
like that.
she
I
already
don't
did.
want to know that much detail.
Yes, look at me.
Well, the medic is gone, so...
Raven, you're hot. There, see, he said it.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Well, Marshall, one less undead to deal with. How's that feel?
I love you.
Bastic, tell me I'm hot.
No.
You have no
What?
taste. This is proof by the...
Homies don't tell each other that they're hot? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's not a homie. Look at his fucking suit. You're like,
No, homies tell each other that they're handsome.
even your
What are you talking
outfit
about?
has some sort of
Do homies not
dangerism.
kiss each other goodnight? Have I been lied to?
Well, that's only when you
I
took a
had them
homie in.
What
I'm not
is
tucking my
happening?
homie in.
No, no, Maribel. Homie
I don't
respect
know what
each
the hell's
other
going on.
cocks.
I was told.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just got out of a conversation in private and I got to hear it, and now I'm...
He's wearing
I
white,
was
for
told-
God's sakes!
I was told to give it to him. That's
Do
not
you
my
know
fault. I was just
about?
there.
What is that?
Well, I guess did anything
It's a
happen?
slime, it's a slime.
Friday,
Wait, hold on,
Saturday.
I have a
I was out
jar!
in the field.
Don't put the slime in the jar. Hold on,
well,
hold on.
something did happen,
You decide what-
and then that
you decide
happened.
what to do with the jar.
it. Don't eat it.
Him becoming human.
Why does no one want it?
I take slime.
There was another one of those clouds,
I
and
did.
he and Valinor got yoinked
Yeah.
in, along with Ellie.
Oh. Yeah, I did see a report that one of the shaded shadow cloud things appeared and somebody touched it when they shouldn't have.
I did not touch it. I was dragged into it.
Yeah, I tried to hold on to him, and Ellie tried to hold on to me, and all three of us got dragged in.
Yep.
We tried actually to avoid it. We tried to do the smart thing.
Have some fun.
This time I don't think it was someone being stupid and going towards it. It was people just like,
I put it into my pocket dimension.
We actually tried
People
to
were
get away
actually being
from it.
smart about it. Yeah. And well,
Okay,
But
good.
slurped us all up like spaghetti.
if something wants you in there, it will get you in there. Apparently.
It's like whenever we have Italian night.
I dare you make that
Thing
face
is,
again.
I should
I
start
dare you
reading my
make that face
musket
again.
and my light imbued musket balls.
I feel like being.
If you have
violent.
that, yes,
I just feel like being violent.
just in case.
I still have them from when we dealt with the
know why.
shadow thing, the weird shadow blob thing back in the old
Yes,
city.
we're gonna be violent.
Right.
Yeah, you can look.
Where's Ursk? I need
I'm
light
curiosity.
bulbs.
You're in the wrong costume for that.
Oh shit. Oh, did you do
What?
your experiment by the way with the whole bracelet?
I want to speak to the man in the house.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I don't know. I just had a comfortable night. And I don't really know what happened, to be honest.
My junk claw.
If something happened.
Oh, you can try here now.
Don't touch it.
Hopefully we'll have a peaceful night every single night.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way,
Hope so.
Drag says absence. By the way, how long's it been now?
Well, as far as I'm aware, he's just
3,
up
4
in
months.
Vamoose, so I think it's safe to say he's just
Do
not
I have to
dead,
get
but
adopted again?
Oh no.
You're a grown ass
He,
woman.
he came up to me. He came up to me and
That's true.
said
You know what,
that,
yeah,
that
you can move
he
on.
Let's see.
needed to go. He just like needed to go, and I kind of took it as like he was like retiring or something for an undetermined amount of time. But he said he may return eventually. I think that was
He didn't
several
tell me
months
anything.
back.
Yes, I do. Yes, she's not been doing such a
Sorry
good
to
That's bad,
interrupt
Dad.
the conversation now.
Reminds me of
Hey,
someone.
Dad,
Over to your left.
Nah, fuck that shit.
What? Is there a problem with me?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Interrupt the conversation, but
Yeah,
look over
yeah,
to
it
your
is.
Sorry, what?
left. Look over to your left.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you don't want the oranges to leave a
Are
bird,
you
you gotta
putting
put
your
them in a sock.
application in as one of my maids?
How dare you speak to the lady?
I've missed having my maids.
Battle maids? What is this, Overlord?
Don't.
But before you
I
can
was
do
about
that, you
to
have
say,
to
don't
pay
worry,
the
I'll
pimp.
teach you how to use the sword and the musket.
Can you say Ubu to Bastic? 10 credit.
I don't want him to get shot.
I'm not sure why, but you do look like.
Maybe it'll be better if I also do it while in my maid outfit.
I mean, to be fair,
We'll do it together.
Sure.
I miss my maids.
Okay, then I will, here's 20.
That's actually nice because you don't have to do your housework anymore. Maybe hire some.
Okay, I want to go out there and say the most girliest Ubu to Bastic.
Maybe
I miss my mates because they were. Do you know how to use a musket and a sword?
Another father to hate me!
Okay, I already paid you guys, so you can do it. I want to see it.
What did we start? This is unholy. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh god.
Oh, hi. You look adorable.
3,
Bastic, you should look behind you.
1.
Fuck this!
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm going back up.
This is like a felony.
Good job, guys. Good job. My money pay well.
No.
Whatever you do, don't look up when you're close to him.
Okay. Good job.
It's okay.
We're
I'm not
mercenaries.
dead.
We got paid to do a gig.
no,
Yeah, we
it's,
got paid
and
to do
I
a
need a
gig.
smaller pistol. Just so
It's
I
not
can
safe.
control myself.
It's not safe for him to look up around you.
Oh, I got shorts on.
Please tell me. Thank
He's
fuck.
got shorts on.
You got booty shorts, you're fine.
Okay.
Yes, the booty shorts.
And a cup. So nothing is
Well, do you
protruding.
like your present, Bastic?
Gobble on.
It's
Just time for
Thank you.
take 2.
Don't let them touch you.
Electric
You know what
Boogaloo.
What will happen?
Yeah, I hugged her and she shat herself.
Okay, it's Saturday. It's not an actual
Saturday? You don't have land on Friday?
Sorry, Friday.
I was
Thank
gonna say, you
you.
missed that entire fucking day. Holy shit, yes,
you
you
did
found
this.
it. Very good.
Also,
No, I did.
what's something
Yeah,
funny?
she paid us.
Wait, you did?
Sure.
Yeah, she paid us.
I gotta mute for just a second. I got something in my fucking eye. Stupid eyelash. Oh. I need to put my fucking brace on, I think.
Pretty sure you tortured a boy by doing that.
But he doesn't misery because I'm his mother.
Actually, I think I will. I'll fix it. There we go, with waste.
Sure. I guess I'll just not change out of this for right now.
So Raymond was wanting to start up this order called the Custos Pluma. He wants me to join him as the vice guild master. Or the vice master.
Actually.
Yes. I found you in front of you all the time.
There's a sword and a feather. So the point of this order is to handle threats, external and internal, and instead of killing them off like most groups do, rehabilitate and redeem. We also go out and find lost knowledge to preserve it, but seems like in general the order is a guild focused on preservation. I've already been scanning out initial entries. Definitely think Eridan would do well on the knights, and I wanted you at my side on the feathers. There's a number of other people I've also spotted that could make nice entry points, but I think I want to get down to the first floor first. Are you interested in joining me?
So they're starting an adventurers guild that wants to be supported by the government. We already have that. It's the hub. Like, we don't need more organizations enforcing things. We have the guard, we have the military, we have fucking the fucking Red Guard, we have technically we have the oh, what are they now? The auditors. It's like we don't need another group to deal with internal and external things. The auditors were already supposed to only be external, and they're doing internal things too. We have the guard for internal. We have the military for internal and external. We don't need more. Bun's gonna push back against it.
Or study, research, and recovery of knowledge.
I would suppose the latter.
Then you would be with me in the feathers. We also, I think, there's also a diplomatic stance in there as well.
Oh, I think I'm not very good at diplomacy in the slightest.
True, but the recovery of lost knowledge,
Seeking it out.
other such things as that.
But what is my
What's up?
position?
I don't know.
Have you seen Raymond by chance?
Oh, he just left.
Just
Yeah,
left?
he just left.
Literally just left, like.
I wanted to ask him what the fuck happened. Like, first of all, he looked like a little twink of a vampire, and now he looks like a little twink of a, you know, a man in a white suit.
The
what
entire
happened?
story is not exactly mine to say, but something turned him human again.
Can we turn him back into a vampire? Like, is that a possible chance? Will that look like require re-killing him?
Vampire?
I kind of want him to return back to being a vampire. It's so selfish of me just saying this, but holy shit, I can't imagine him as a. Is he chill? Is he cool? Is
So
he
you
like...
do realize, as a vampire, he could not taste
He wanted a hug
food
from me.
outside of blood. He could not
That's his
feel
fault.
the phys.
Shut up, Chip.
What the fuck? I mean, it's true. Am I wrong?
Did he choose to be a vampire?
No,
Probably.
actually, it was some. I can't really say too much of what I've learned, as that's more of his personal matters. But no, the curse was not his decision.
Oh god, what's he like now? Is he like less? I've come to suck your blood, the type of version, you know?
Not really.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's definitely Raymond.
Ah.
Still
So
hates little
Raymond's
people.
wanting to start an adventurers guild.
Adventurers Guild? What?
I wouldn't even say it's an adventurer's guild.
Oh,
I guess I would call it adventurous rehab.
What? Is rehabilitation? Oh god, I can't even pronounce the fucking word for it. It's rehab
So,
for adventurers.
you working with
Like,
Sarah?
hey, you wanna...
I don't. I've heard a bit here and there, but it's kind of more. I still don't know when things would fall in our jurisdiction. When this organization comes up, or if we're more freelance.
I don't know how I got.
It's sounding like it'd be
Okay,
more
I'm-
freelance because we already have branches in the government for it.
Yeah.
We don't need a
Which,
third organization
I'm
to
not
do
sure
everything
how.
that we already
I'm not
have
sure
two
how
doing.
much I'm allowed to say. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say on the
Trust
matter.
me, my lips are sealed. Totally.
No.
I'm the most quietest
All-
person
all-
out there.
all
Trust
I-
me.
All I know is
I'll
from what
get
I
down the
heard,
details with him
and from what you
later.
said earlier of them talking with Hound, I'm not. I personally am not going to accept another group coming into the government when we already have the military, the guard, the auditors, the Red Guard.
Yes, Queen. Clock him. Clock them. That's right. That's right, Elizabeth.
We don't need another group.
Actually, because of your diligence, I was actually even considering you, in membership as well. Apparently, membership is
man, that
invitation
was
only.
I'm busy with a war.
And it's fair?
Wait, you have a world
I am quite.
from the city on
I
different
am
city.
quite busy running the city of the guard and running the military and contending with a war.
Is it this world or different one?
Technically two.
Oh, well, you have a busy job.
There's a war against the Alliance, and then there's a war against all the mutants and stuff outside.
Yikes.
So I'm a little busy.
Marshall, I've got a question to ask you. So, outside the train tracks itself, in through the station, in slightly through the city, going underneath through the tunnels, I'm supposedly guessing, out towards the mines. What is outside of the mines? What is the interest in that?
What, just the territory and what, outside of the city, the wasteland?
Yeah.
So the interest in that is, well, obviously, more land. We need farmland, we don't have any. And we need room to expand, and we don't have any. So?
Oh.
And plus, we don't want the monsters
sorry.
being able to just walk right up on the walls, so... Is that what you were meaning, or...?
No, well, I mean, I asked Bastic earlier. I was curious. I was like, oh my god, I'm sinking in the bench. Give me a second. Oh god, I'm still sinking. There we go. Now. I asked Bastic because I noticed there was manhole covers littered in different spots. I know there's one by the elevator, and there's one scattered somewhere within the airport. Yeah. Only thing is that
Everything here. No, this is real too. This is just under clothing.
I don't know. Might be an adventure. Might have to go have a look.
The science of sin.
If you're gonna go into the sewers, just... let somebody know, so then, you know, a guard doesn't go,
give you the
hey,
bracelet
some
first. I don't want to get
individual crawled into the...
Yeah, I'll give you the bracelet. I don't want to get shanked or something. Into sewers. You know what people are like.
You have armor.
Anyone could be down there, but like... I can't... They can still stab me! They can use magic, I can't! I need my... I don't want to get shanked! They could be British, you never know!
I don't know who would be in the sewers, but... if you're wanting to put together a group to go explore the sewers for some reason, I could work something out.
Oh, I mean, I suppose, maybe... I mean, possibly... I don't think that's. I don't even think that's even the general case at it. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know why you'd want to go down there.
In the I don't know, exploration. It sounds fun. I love exploring stuff and then winding up in the clinic,
You want to
finding out that I'm always dead.
You want to explore a smelly sewer?
I mean, why not? It could lead to different parts of the city.
You want to
who
go?
knows?
You want to go trudging through the city waste?
Stop saying it like. I mean, if you take my bracelet off, and like any point in time when I go down there, I can use prestidigitation and wipe it. It's like a cleaning stone, but using my own magic, you know, and
You're
get
gonna have
rid
to
of
use
all
it like
that
constantly.
yuckiness on me.
Those are tunnels full of.
Why do you make
of fecal matter?
This is like the time. This is like the time that I went with Aura and we explored the sewers in Orlando, Saka. It was very creepy. We came up to this point and it had like a weird picture. It was so scary. I actually fucking nearly threw a fit because I actually got jump scared by it. But it was like a weird picture on the. It's like you know how graffiti artists do so well with sort of like drawing things. It was like that, but it was like a creepy sort of like in a dark, like pure dark fucking terrain. And I shat myself. Okay, I was scared. Oh look, he's advertising now. He's like, come to our store now, quickly.
You joke, but I was sitting on the vending machine earlier and got at least 3 people to order from it.
What the fuck? That was good business.
Gabu, you deal with magical object things that do stuff, right? Okay, I didn't know what the word was. Do you have an object? How expensive would an object be that won't run out, but if I use it, it creates a small area around me where people won't hear me outside of it?
Oh shit, you talking about like a portable silence bubble? It's basically silence.
I suppose.
We don't currently.
Basically, if I wanted to have a private conversation with you, I just
Should we
use
head
it,
out
and
a
people
tad
like
bit
standing over
early?
there wouldn't be able to hear me.
Have fun the rest of the.
We don't currently have anything like that in our regular stock. However,
Have a good night.
we do have a barrier generator template on Rin's tech side, which we might be able to modify through a commission to miniaturize it and change it to a noise dampening field instead.
How much would that be, and
I
how
mean-
complicated is it? Because if it isn't just push to turn on and push to turn off, I'm gonna be highly confused.
I don't think it'll be too difficult. And we could definitely put it as part of the commission requirements that it needs to be very user friendly.
I got a complete idea for
'Cause,
that.
I mean,
on a
you know,
pure magical
you know
basis,
me
so-
and tech, so.
Why don't you just have like a bracelet itself, attach it up with a little button that basically connects over towards a mana crystal that then has not entirely the spell cast into the mana crystal, so then that essentially would then cast that spell every single time to basically just emit like a bubble or like a little dome around their person that can like fit at least 2 people into it as well. It's basically like it's like silence but reverse silence in a way.
For that, you need a magic specialist for that. My type of magic tech is mainly just
Bam.
taking elemental crystals
I'm a magic
and shoving them
specialist.
into machines.
I do everything magical based, okay? How do you think I even function? I give people advice for magic all the time. I just don't mess around much of the time with magic tech, other than the
Right.
magic tech drill I have.
In that case,
Hey, Gavin.
Chip might be able to help you.
Oh, sorry, I'll wait for you to finish.
Oh dear lord.
We're
No,
just
she wants to
about
pay you. She wants to pay you. She don't want to pay me. I'm Icky.
Well, here's the 2 options I
I
can
mean,
think
if you
of
two
at the
want to work
moment.
together to make it,
I got one. Oh, actually, Josh, great timing. We actually have a bit of a conundrum. So
Bam.
Elizabeth wants to have a device that creates a sound dampening bubble around her, so that when she wants private conversations with people, she can pull them aside, activate it. But you know how technologically disinclined she is, so it would need to be extremely user-friendly. The two options I was currently thinking of was a fully tech version that takes the sort of concept from the barrier generator, miniaturizes it, and instead of blocking physical stuff, it only blocks sound waves. The second option was collaborating with Chip for a magic variation of it that basically inscribes a spell into a wristband that does the same thing.
We could just have the tech just be wristband anyway and just do the exact same thing where it's just push a button, sound barrier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's actually exactly what Elizabeth was wanting. She wants something that all she has to do is press a single button to make it go on and off.
Possible and easy to do actually. It's not that hard.
That would count. I'm guessing that would count as a small commission, which is within our 100 to 500 credit range.
Yeah, it would probably be around 350 if we exactly passing wise.
Okay. Alright. Does that sound good, Elizabeth?
And it's just it's a non-magical.
Yeah, it's completely tech-based.
It's just a press of the button.
Yeah, we're gonna
so
make
the only
it.
thing you'd need for it to destroy would be someone to break the device or something, or to EMP it probably. I don't know. You guys are fucking tech people.
The main point is,
I mean,
it's
if
gonna be
I
super
made it,
user-friendly.
if I used magic, somebody would be able to find it easy. So I'd prefer to have.
If you'd like, we
fewer
can go to
magical
the
items on there.
Digion shop now to. We could go to the Digion shop now to finalize the commission if you're happy with those specifications.
They wanted to speak to you about something, so I can wait.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Aridin?
I just wanted to ask, since you're sitting on the thing, we're thinking about, since you're already kind of the Digimon that's the mascot for the Red Diamonds, making your own
And the shop and
soda brand. So I wanted to ask, if you had a soda flavor, what would you want the soda flavor to be?
Blueberry.
That works for Digimon.
Oh, I was just about to say he looks like a blueberry.
What if we called it
Yeah.
We have two names. Wait, we should do like two versions. We should do the Red Diamonds version of the pop, and they also do like the Digion
know it.
Industries
Blueberry
version
and
of the pop.
pineapple.
So Digipop.
Red versus
and Poppymon.
blue. Yes. Red versus blue sort of theming.
Red berry or blueberry.
Like raspberry and blueberry.
And yeah, we can
Or
call
strawberry.
the
Digimon
Digimon
remind me of something that you wanted
we'll
in the
call
shop.
Digipop, and we call the Red Diamonds one Poppymon.
Oh, you know what, Josh?
God.
Send me a message, or an email later.
Anyway, that's it.
Say that.
No.
I might be able to do something with that.
Oh.
Don't worry,
versus
Chip.
blue.
I remember the fourth dimensional architect already gave me some of the specifications for the soda cans and the machines a while back, so I'm pretty sure it'll be easy for us to make that quote-unquote update.
There are three of the same drinks. It looks like, so you can replace two.
You leave Dr. Paper alone, okay? I like my Dr. Paper. Anytime I wake up, Dr. Paper.
There's three of the same
about
one,
Professor
and then
Pepper,
there's
though?
two. Oh no, wait, those are
What the
different.
Shit.
Yeah, you got these two. And then
I know there's
the
certain
third one down
limitations
here.
with the. I think there's some certain limitations with the soda can labels that makes it so they have to pull the same design from the same spot. So that will be more difficult, I feel like. But some of the less popular flavors we could definitely swap out with something else.
Yeah, we can
We'll workshop it.
we
But
can.
in the meantime, do you
want
wanna-
to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the shop.
Okay.
I have been sending people in and it just
just keeps getting worse. However, of course, if we leave it alone,
I
it
mean, I'm
might
part of the red
fuck us over
diamond,
in
and
the
I'm
moment.
back now. So if you need an extra body for it, I can probably.
Hi,
Hello.
sweetheart. I'm heading over the
Hello.
Digian to pay for a commission.
I will follow you.
No, okay. How you liking the colors?
I love them. What do you think?
Like there could be a few more planters. Like over there in that by that building. That one could use some flowers. Oh, hurts my brain.
Alright, I just need a moment to set up the order. Shouldn't take too long.
No worries. What have you been up to?
Nothing
Anything exciting
much.
happened while I was out? So I've been
Not
stuck
really.
in the field this weekend. I heard people got sucked into a cloud of shadow, but then I think that's the most exciting thing that's happened.
Today?
No, last week at something Friday, Saturday, I don't know
Oh.
the specifics.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ray was sucked into a cloud.
Oh, okay.
He didn't come back until
Yeah, I saw
today.
him earlier.
And now he's human. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
along
like
with
me.
the city having color, Ray also has color.
Yeah. I'm taking I am taking the well, is it? It's the word. I lost a word. It was totally my idea for the color. I was the first. Hit. It's totally all because of me.
Huh, totally.
I wish I could put my hand on my head. Ouch.
I'll do it for you.
Are you wanting to come over tonight? Valentine's coming over tonight for some dinner.
I would, but I need to stay home with Teto.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
I've
just
got
wanted
the
to check.
order almost done. I just want to confirm the details with you one last time before I hit confirm. So, Elizabeth, client name, commission type, it's going to be small since it's going to be something you can wear on your wrist. Price quote, Josh mentioned it's going to be around 350 credits. We're going to try to keep it to that quote as closely as we can, but if the work involved is complex enough, or depending on the materials needed for it, it might go up and down. But we will try to at least keep it close to that range. Rin is going to be the commission director for this since he handles all the tech stuff, And as for the commission details itself, a sound dampening barrier generator designed to be worn as a wristband. Elizabeth wants something that she can activate that will block out all sound in an area around her so she can have private conversations with people without others listening in. She also needs it to be extremely user-friendly, i.e., she needs to just press a single button to turn it on and off. Does that sound good?
Sounds
okay. Right, and then send. Okay. Commission has been sent off to the main system, and Bryn will be able to get started on it as soon as he sees it.
Hey, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And you don't need to pay for it now. We can wait until the commission is done for collecting payment.
Sounds good.
Yep. Thank you for your business.
Thank you very much for the help.
You're welcome.
Actually, I just had an idea. Now I need to see if there's a magic item that I can use instead of just potions.
Oh, to go your size? I could probably make
Because
one
that I
for
can just
you
leave at
with
home
your
if I don't
rune.
want it, so then I don't have... Yeah. How much would that be?
I don't know yet. I haven't come up with a price for runes yet.
Because if I don't have to worry about the whole drinking potions thing, just to have some fun, then
Yeah.
that would be wonderful.
The runes I use are like magic batteries. So every now and then you'd have to come back in and then have to refill the battery or recharge it for you.
Oh, okay. That shouldn't. Does it run out just in general without being used, or?
No, it
Is it like a leaky
it has a
bucket?
certain amount of charges every time you use it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, if you want to look into that, that would be nice.
I will.
'Cause then I can have you in my lap more often. But yes, thank you. Having it not be magical helps out because I'm trying to limit magical things, so then I don't stick out like all the people that use magic. So,
That's understandable. It's nice to have nice to diversify.
yeah. Nothing against my lovely pouting daughter here, but I don't want to rely on magic as much as I can.
Yep.
People seem to be able to find it fairly easily.
I'll be out in a few minutes. I just need to pop back real quick to use the washroom.
No worries.
Thanks again for your
I
business.
just need to. Well, thank you. My hand is getting tingly. I think I threw my brace on a little too tight. Alright. I think everybody might be still up to bar. Maybe.
I think I hear people up there.
You. We'll take a look. See now, imagine if we could replace the stone with nice black stone and then like some marble.
There's an idea.
Yeah. As much as a pun of using black stone would be, it would just look nice.
I mean, they're already using redstone.
Yeah. Ow. I see they went with a tree instead of a fountain here, which is nice. Needed some green up here.
Right here. I'm gonna win this.
You know, basic SAS battle. Do I have to re-get my medical license? I assume I have to, right? Or would I have to talk to the
Get your medical license revoked?
clinic?
My pose is
I don't think it got revoked. Technically, no.
I have no bones.
I just
If it's
haven't
just
been
because
here
you haven't
for
been
a
here for a
very,
while, you should still
very
have it.
long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send
it to me.
Yeah. Just send it.
Hey, just check. Look at that. You still have it.
I don't think.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god,
Oh.
what the hell happened?
It's okay.
If you need a new one
Okay,
issued,
that's fine.
You look like my grandson, but
I
you
can
know.
submit something to
you're too
Palmer
old.
to get something sent to you.
Wow,
Get a new
I
card
mean,
if you want.
pretty young.
Unless if you lost yours.
I still have all the papers and the cards, but I was just unsure if I had to get it renewed or something.
Because after this is
Christ
like you need to go to prom. That's what I mean.
Yo, we're gonna go to prom. Who's the lucky lady? Who am I taking?
Nobody.
Actually, no, who's the disappointed lady? Actually.
The armored personnel carrier that was in the factory, it went missing.
Lamy into a fucking. Oh god, no, fuck that shit. Oh god. Put it back on. Actually, no,
How do you lose a vehicle?
I have no idea. Earlier today, I was in there. I was in the factory. I saw two vehicles. One of them was an armored personnel carrier and a regular transport. Later on during the day, when I went back into the factory to check up on a few things, I noticed that the APC was gone.
I mean, did somebody just use it?
I remember that. Yeah.
I have no idea. I wasn't informed on
Was
anyone
it
doing
military or was it black steel?
I'm not sure. I wasn't informed. And the only security forces that I've seen in here today were the normal patrol guards here and the security guards. I didn't see any
the factory
military
has their own
personnel in town at all. Right.
Oh yeah, they're busy outside. I can inform the guard to see if they've seen anything, but if it was just if somebody was just like parked it there and then they were done, so they moved it, you'll have to check with the factory in regards to that. If it was military equipment, I don't know what the military would be parking a random APC at the factory. That would be something I'd have to
Yeah, it was a
investigate.
full-on APC in there. It was silver. It had 6 wheels, one axle in front, one back, angled armor, and the paint was dark gray.
Not usually.
I don't have chlamydia.
Wait, was it dark gray or was it silver?
Tell me, okay.
Dark gray.
I like Digimon and Pokemon, like sworn enemies or something.
Yeah, that's why I want to report the vehicle that was missing.
I personally don't have anything against any Pokemon. Honestly,
I can let the guards know.
Metaverse, I didn't even know they existed. Anything else?
I'll see if they've seen it.
Seen the Metaverse, to be fair.
I guess I'll have to check the local talent, the local division, see if they're missing any equipment.
Yeah, the only truck that's left in there in the factory now is just a regular cargo truck. And that's painted in standard military green.
So you are not sure if it was a military vehicle or if it was a company vehicle.
But I have been inside a Pokemon.
I'm not sure. I wasn't informed that we're gonna get new vehicles in the factory.
It's almost like being inside a hamster.
Well, I mean, don't they make those?
I mean, we do. It's just that I was informed that we were gonna have them in stock today at the factory.
Well, since you work at the factory, check there, see if somebody just moved it, and if it was assigned to a unit or not. But I'll check the local units to see if they're missing any vehicles. But there is a war on this.
Yeah, I know about that. Again, I just wasn't given any proper notice, like, hey, about these vehicles. That's why I freaked out about it when I saw one of them missing.
Welcome to my everyday. Yeah, look into it on your end, see if there's any details you can find.
Yeah, I will.
Let me know.
But no one will believe you.
Yeah, I already informed my boss about one of the missing vehicles.
No, you just
look like that. You
Like I said, it's what I assume. I don't have any actual evidence to back it up.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I just wanted to report on to you.
I'm supporting you. I'm supporting you. I support your man.
Thank you.
I hate it all.
I get that response a lot whenever I start talking certain things.
See, I was right.
Yeah?
Just a little color makes everything Tom.
My brain just goes in weird places sometimes.
No, she won't.
I actually lost the Pokeball, by the way. I don't know where it's going, Bat.
I just was at the bar.
I think that bat is a little I don't know.
I was just around somewhere in the city.
I've told them before.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
I guess it doesn't really exactly matter right now since pretty much everybody's right here.
I feel like you'd have more luck in college cities if they have actual poke centers.
I'm gonna go sit over on that bench if you want to come join me.
Okay.
I think there's even one right next to
And you don't know if you're gonna be alive the next day.
Ow! Ow! Stop it!
Maybe they even
Sometimes you just do what you gotta do, man.
Stop!
There we go.
What was that? Don't you have like a love that you still need to find?
Oh.
I do, but to be honest,
I'm scared.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ah, that
I'm
feels
She started moaning.
Stop!
oh, what the fuck?
It's Miss 8, you'll get used to that.
It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, I don't feel it.
Is that what a prostitute is?
I just put your hand just to let you know that.
I still haven't forgiven you.
I know.
I thought you said you did when I was not gonna eat this guy and winning the chess match over there.
Okay.
Yeah, but people still cheated.
I thought you were one of the libraries.
I don't know what you're talking about. You cheated as well.
Listen, I cheated.
You cheated as well.
You started cheating.
I did start cheating. People started cheating on my behalf.
Exactly. So,
nothing.
I have to even out the
Really, even out the playing field.
Just feels nice to
He's
sit.
taking away one of my pieces.
I'll probably suggest Edwin, see what you can do for
It was delicious.
How to do it?
I need some water. Oh my god, I talk
No,
so
Don't fly too
When my mask
high.
on, sure, come. Bowling.
Yo, what did you say?
Happy now?
No, I'm
I
actually
literally
disgusted.
have
Makeup.
I have my mask on. How the fuck am I supposed to kiss?
Don't you remember there are little curtains? See your mask. Yeah, see?
I won't.
Yeah. Do you want me to lick him?
Oh. Okay, this conversation went into a way different direction than I want to do.
Exactly. I can't.
Why would you lick someone?
Just like lets me stick out my tongue. That's it.
This is what I mean by it got gay in the bear.
What kind of functionality is that for a mask?
It just happened.
It's just for fun.
Fuck you!
Alright, I guess I gotta lick you. Come here.
Hey, mister.
What the
How's
fuck?
it going?
Do not use my first name.
Hey, Patrick.
Why?
Those two want to talk to you over there by the tree.
You ever call me fucking mister again, I will shoot you right here, right now.
Hey, mister.
Yo.
I don't. Shh.
Yo, I got you, boss.
That was me.
Mr. Bastic.
No, put that down. No, put that down.
Oh, whoa.
Mr. Stick.
I licked your hand.
But yeah, Bastic.
I know.
The fuck?
Plus, you covered my mask. That wasn't going to do anything.
Funny joke, haha, but don't just random.
Yeah, exactly. If it makes you feel better, I think you're the most person I'm comfortable with touching my mask.
Just because of that, I'm gonna change my name. Fuck that.
What's gonna be your first name, Bastic, or?
This whole situation reminded me of.
Maybe one day I'll even allow you to pick it up whenever you wanna.
I know, but it'd be funny if you actually did change your name. What would you change it to, though?
If I was going to change my name into anything, it would have most likely be Bastic Chasm.
Hey. You know that works. I thought you developed a different first name than Bastic.
You ever decide that you are gonna
Do you
change
want
it from there?
Well, everybody calls
So
me
it's
that
like
already.
something Bastic hasn't. Yeah, everybody's a
God, I've
Bastic
turned
anyway,
into
but
girly pop thanks to her.
that's your last name, isn't it? Not your first name.
Yes,
Because then technically
and I don't
it's
mind.
Bastic hasn't.
No.
No,
Just
please,
no.
I gotta go back to listening
No.
to Debussy.
That's
No.
Bastic.
They have beautiful music. He has beautiful music.
Oh my god.
I believe
Nobody
that.
uses my
wait,
first
what about
name.
bombastic
I don't
chasm?
even use my first name. I just introduce myself as such.
Han, come here. Come here.
How about the name Bombastic
Come here.
Chasm?
Give me your other hand.
Your ass?
What?
Come here.
Oh.
We're not using
Wiping
the
it.
word that my name
I
is
got
derived from.
cover my saliva by gum on. Ew. Thank you.
Also, that sounds stupid.
What, Bombastic
Oh my god.
Yes. Just having somebody bombastic is stupid.
No, I just need to
Wait, you went to the
cleanse
church
his
to
name.
pray?
Hey, you chose the last
Yeah,
name,
you need to
Bastic.
cleanse it.
I didn't choose it. That was put on papers for me.
Why go to a
Wait, so
church
they
to
put you
pray?
down
Ew.
in Bastic as a joke?
I mean, oh yay!
No,
Holy
the
thing.
if you want the actual
Praise the
explanation,
Lord.
It just helps. It just helps.
when I got dumped into my human body
Yes,
at the time,
praise the Lord.
I worked
Anyway.
for.
We
They're
love
like
God.
calling for me,
Employer?
so I'll see you later.
I know
He
that.
didn't have a name for me. I didn't have a
It's good
name
to
for me.
Bye, take care.
So he just made something up. And considering I
Bye,
did not shut
girl.
the fuck up and dressed kind of, excellently,
Girls.
he said I was bombastic and therefore had the idea, fuck it, he's just named Mr. Bastic. And I've been calling myself that ever since.
I don't know what song is that.
Yes. That is my full name.
What am I doing?
I just mean like, they couldn't come up with a proper name for you. So they just called you Mr. and
Oh,
Bastic.
never mind. I
Yeah.
take back my thank you now.
That's exactly what happened.
That's alright.
They didn't want to come up with
Worst
anything
employee.
else.
You get a half
They
thank
just
you.
needed to put something in there.
You get half a thank you.
Okay.
But I don't mind. It's a conversational piece.
Why don't you just
I say
legally
thank.
change your name to Bastic Chasm then? Like,
I don't know.
It'd make things
Thank.
easier.
True, but I kind of like
Yeah.
people's reaction to my first name.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if Thorgar found out.
You could just call yourself Mr. Bastic Chasm then. Just change your full name to that.
Yeah,
Oh lordy.
good preference.
Hello.
The Lich.
When Thorgar found
Well,
out,
they don't mind me, I'm just
he
kidding.
literally just yelled at me to go fuck myself.
I should start calling people by nicknames
To be
instead.
fair, when Min found out.
That's my shtick, you can't steal that.
You find him found out. We can't just let off like that. Nice.
You can come with me and I'll give you food when I like how you could just copy.
Oh, it's closing time.
You want that?
I bet.
I've been called bird.
Funny for my math is gross.
I got called a
Yeah,
piston once.
it's closing time.
Why?
Drumstick.
Drumstick is pretty good.
Wingmeal.
I was called chicken breast. Don't laugh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's funny because you have no.
Okay.
Listen, the reason I don't have nipples, it's a long story.
What?
Holy shit.
On that comment, the streets are closing.
Long
Air
story
hockey.
short.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, streets closing.
Yep. It is that time. If you don't live here, you don't. You don't live here, you go home.
And that planet destroyed the whole city. That's what I was.
Hey Riley, you wanna come to Dijon so we can
But
get...
have we ever thought about this? I know no
Do my
one.
job right every night at the afterlife. I'm gonna do it here as well. If you don't work here, live here, or fucking anybody that works here is living here, get the fuck out.
Fair enough. You know what?
And we'll welcome you back next time.
Nah.
Come on, Marshall. Marshall.
Oh, okay.
Are you coming?
No, he's got.
I'll see you. I'll see you later. I'm gonna be
Okay.
Valentine and I are going on a hunting trip this week, so I won't be home for the next couple days.
Okay.
So, if you need anything,
Okay.
if you still there.
Mhm.
I'm a slut for you.
And if anything, just you can always come stay at my place for a bit, and if you just need to get away from things.
I'm back.
Okay.
Chloe, sweetheart, I'll see you later.
Love you too.
Terrorist.
They need, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't do
So I'm
anything
not a
here.
terrorist of this city.
He's a terrorist of a different city.
So
Yeah,
You
what's
never know,
going
he
on?
could be bad. Yeah, he needs a
I'm
bracelet.
just wondering.
Anyway,
Chip is wondering if I need a bracelet too because I'm a terrorist, but from a different city.
He's a terrorist. He's
No,
a
you're
bossy
fine.
boy.
What did you do?
I blew up a
Don't
bridge.
ask.
It made sense at the time.
He's fine.
Wait, what did you blow up?
A bridge. It was in a different city. On a different planet.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Nobody
Anyway,
got hurt, did
He's
they?
a terrorist of that planet.
Anyway, I gotta go now.
Well, it's closing time, so.
We're finding out who's all the where all the
Wait,
criminals.
Elizabeth, is Chips also a criminal?
Technically,
Yes.
yeah.
So
Technically,
So me and him, we both wear bracelets, right? The special bracelets.
Yes.
Got it. Ooh. Got it.
yeah. I wasn't kidding. I mean, technically it's his fault, but then technically it's my fault at the same time. It's his fault on a different purpose,
You
but
are
then it's
one
my
and the
fault because
same,
I accepted
so.
it. Yeah, we're one of the same, so we can't exactly do anything. I mean,
so
he
think of it
talks to
this
me,
way:
it's
just
that he
because
doesn't come
somebody
out.
has an alternate personality doesn't mean that just because they're the other self
They're
for the
gonna be
time being doesn't mean
excused.
they don't get to be in a cell. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I'm working on it. We're doing so. I've been doing meditation with Sire. We were trying to basically collude in order to sort of like, essentially become one and be able to calm down a lot faster. Photos. Ew.
Coming. I'm coming. I will be in the middle. Get all my attention on me.
Iblis!
What are you doing in here? What are we doing on here? We can do it
Group photo. Come on.
outside.
Oh wait, we have a whole
escalator,
new
bro.
fucking yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Oh yeah.
It's all pretty outside, yeah.
I think this will be like a good angle.
Yeah, this is perfect with the escalator in the back.
Okay. Am I good, guys? Am I
Just don't be
good?
bigger than it, you know.
Yeah, you're looking great.
Yeah.
See, let me get a little bit. There we go. See, everybody's in. Blah blah. All right. Now, timer. If you want to say something, say it. If not,
oh, okay.
Just smile, baby.
I took a shit today.
My thumb doesn't work.
Guacamole.
What
Okay,
diarrhea?
one more just in case. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Penis enlargement pills from
One.
Wikipedia.
There we go. Thank you all so
There we
much.
go.
Thank you all so much for dropping by. Right.
had your arm
Hope you
out.
all
Michael,
continue to
find my
do so,
books.
because we are planning. Always planning.
I finished unnecessary model.
Just to let you know, by the way,
Sure. Transformation.
this is 1 out of 5 updates for this map.
Why do we continue to
I like
have
it already
unnecessary
because,
beef with each other? I don't understand.
Because
Like I
it's
said,
funny, my
I'm gift terrorize you
it's like
both.
just with the
I'm a
color
gift
already, it
terrorize
just
you.
makes
I don't
everything
care.
brighter and
I'm
more
a gift terrorize you.
and it just pops.
Again,
And
it's
I love
not
the less
yesterday.
the escalator came out. That came out really well.
Oh yeah.
Get some of that Mountain Dew.
I did a pre-update before session today because Dynamo sent me the textures for the train for the floors to be changed. I was like, I need to get the floors in. The floor changes. It's more appealing to it. But yeah, the entire map, I've got to redo the texture. We've got to redo the texture and everything because there's night textures as well. So when you change the map to night, it changes all of the textures. So for an example, if you change it to night and you look at that building over there for Digion, you can see the whiteness appear on it. But if you've noticed, by the way, when you press on for the night toggle and actually look at the lights...
Oh, my leg is on 6% while everything else is at 100. Yikes.
We actually have lights.
You moved your leg too much.
What we also...
Like sinking into my pillows. Who screamed downstairs?
What we are also going to do is that we're
it's my
going to
mother.
add emissions onto the actual lights of all the buildings to brighten them up so they actually do look like they're actually on as well. I don't know... Oh, actually, hang on. Come with me. We want manhole covers. If you
Are
really
you
want to
putting
know
in a sewer
something,
system like Orlando?
yes.
Nice.
Yes, the guardhouse with the prison and everything, that came with the waterworks essentially, with the sewer, like this general sewers. I'm gonna be putting and sort of like customizing our own type of sewers into the map, and that itself is going to be it's going to have a lead down into the sewers, and the sewers is going to lead all the way around. Even the other districts is going to have signs leading to sort of like District 6 or
Yeah.
District 8. You know, we're going to have it listed to all the like different districts areas as well. But also adding to that, it's also going to have a way to get outside, like all the way down to the actual end. Basically, what you're going to expect is more criminal-based characters down there.
Okay.
It's going to be more for criminals
Yeah,
than
'cause
it
I was
is for
For monsters? Because, yeah, I was about to
general
say...
people. Yeah.
Like, because obviously she would be aware of sewers because, you know, she knows how cities work. And she's very familiar with siege work. So she would very much, like, quite a while ago, she definitely would have, yeah, we need to make sure that the external sewer exits are all barred up. So they might, you know, people might be able to squeeze through the bars, but definitely monsters wouldn't be able to.
There's another. At the moment, there's only 3 manhole covers. There's one here. There's one somewhere within. I'm not going to say exactly where it is, but somewhere within the airport. And then there's one all the way in the freight station over at the mines.
Yeah.
So criminals have a general route to anywhere within the city.
Which that kind of works
And
out.
they can get around.
Because, especially with current events, with how Bun is stamping down and making it, you know, a lot harder for the criminal element to more freely move about, because of her taking advantage of the war and positioning checkpoints and everything. It's forcing them to go underground, which is kind of a good thing in Elizabeth's eyes. Is, well, now they're not being as brazen, which means we're making an impact and they're having to be more careful. So.
Yeah, and as well for inside the sewers itself, it's going to be more for like criminal-based characters that want to sort of like roleplay and do criminal activity stuff. And if they really wanted to, they could actually come up, talk with a DM, and then try and break into places.
Is there like for the sewers?
Basin?
Yeah, like a big open sewer asset? Because I know you said there's the tunnels, but is there one where there's a big room? Because if there's one that's basically like a big room or a cistern, you could put a whole bunch of tents and whatnot in there, kind of make it a little...
Yeah, no, there actually is. There is, so what it is, it's using this sort of like the underground dungeon map, in a way, from the Bauhard map, similar to the prison house, like the prison guard house. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting into Blender, and I'm going to be redesigning some of the areas themselves, so that sometimes you'll come across like either a really wide area where you can do stuff in it, or you could go to, like a sectioned off area and sort of like have a visualization that you know someone can get down into that little area itself, but from the outside point of view you can't.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna I'm gonna put somewhere in the area as well, and it's gonna be fully well hidden of like the exit point to actually get over at the actual rest point, because that area over there is a general thing. I will probably close off the door that leads on the general outside part, because that general outside part is got the priest's area. That's where the priest is basically and actually outside the map, outside of the far end, there is 2 canisters blocking the border doors. Ready and waiting to, if something happens, it's blowing up the doors. Boom. So I'm preparing everything for it.
It's like if you make a cistern type of room, or you can always reuse the cell area, but you take the bars out, and those can be like little market stalls or little areas where people have a couple tents.
That actually sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. That actually doesn't sound bad. Yeah, I actually might think about doing that.
Basically, you can take that and you can copy it over, so then, I don't know if you can take that wall on the other side from where the cells are, so then basically you have the cell section copied to the other side, so then you have them on both sides, and then you can have it can be like a little market area or just living space.
That just kind of sounds like a pretty good idea. Actually, might do that. I mean, it could actually serve as both. It could be like a sort of like a market stall with like a little home and everything. Because I mean, at the same time, you are going to expect finding,
Like,
you know,
hobos and.
Where's an example? We'll just. So like, I mean, like this is a cell and then you have the wall, a cell. Basically, like some every now, like one can be like where it's just tent and a bedroll or whatever, and then this one can have like a little makeshift table, whatever, right there with some knickknacks on it for sale, and then bedrolls and
Well,
whatnot
actually,
behind it.
if you really want to know something, have you ever played Skyrim?
Yes.
You know the underground water area inside of there, like I think it's like a thieves guild or something.
Riften?
I think so.
Yes.
Smalls sent me a picture, and she said that she would love to come here, as long as she can actually play as one of her criminal characters, and as long as sort of like build sort of like that type of structuring inside. And I had an idea of how I could actually try and create that sort of like underground hovel part to it. And it will obviously take me quite a little bit of time to actually create it, but I have an idea of how I could create it.
Yeah.
And will it look pretty fun for it? I mean, why not? I mean, it's... I can't talk to Pimon at the moment in terms for any assets anymore, because Pimon has gone on hiatus and he is... he's left the Trails of Cold Steel Discord. So something must have happened. I don't exactly know what, and I'm not going to engage into it, because obviously it's his business. But I'm going to try and work with the maps that we have, just put them into Blender, and then redesign it all, because I've been redesigning a lot of the stuff that we're using now. For instance, the little fencing bit in there, originally it was sort of like an attachment that was part of the Ursula Medical Hospital map that Pimon had made as well. But it was like, it was built weirdly. What I did is I just took it, put it into Blender, fixed it, like basically fixed it up to make it look like an actual sort of like fence gate thing. And it came out perfectly. Another instance is the gate up there. The gate was from the Ursula map as well, and that had like extra prongs that came out of it. I just broke it down, fitted it closely, put the animator onto it as well. It's an actual working gate. It actually it slides open. It will slide open, slide close.
Which reminds me, I still need to make the blueprint for the barracks, because Bun talked with Bastic, and I don't know if Peach told you about it, but the room up here,
yeah, no,
she's turning into a barracks.
You want the room on the left, not the room on the right, because the one on the right is going to be a magic shop.
Yeah. That's what he said. And like the idea is basically, since it's kind of already broken up into sections, like the table would be moved more into the cooking area, and then everything like on this side of the wall would basically be removed, and it'd just be like bunk beds, as many bunk beds that could be squeezed in there.
Actually, I know how I can do the bunk beds, because
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night. In the Palm map, they have the train. They actually have their own type of train, which is more of it's less posh. It's more like a metallic type of train and everything. Inside the rooms, I think they actually do have bunk beds in there. So I'll have a look at those bunk beds and see if I can actually sort of like work with those into the room in there. Just to add a little bit of more detail, I suppose.
Are there a locker? Like, do you have like a locker or something?
Oh, we got in the factory. If you look in the factory, hang on. Let's go.
Oh, truck.
Yeah, don't worry, he hasn't seen his truck yet. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even post it on there. I just put it in there as a little surprise.
Apparently there
Just to
was
let
an
you know, by the
APC
way.
here.
That's 1 megabyte big. Only 1 megabyte. It's so much more optimized than everyone keeps giving me stuff. Yeah, it's a fucking collider and everything. Climb on top of it, whatever.
Oh yeah, perfect.
But yeah, you got these lockers. Have you signed in today? Hmm.
Oh, you have permissions now for some doors?
Oh. Wait, you didn't know about that?
No.
Oh. You know how to get into the mines? You remember that little doorway that had a
What,
strange key card and
Oh
everything?
yeah, that one over there, yeah.
Yeah, I took up the button that was over there originally.
Ah, okay.
If you want to get into it, you have to open it up through that button now. And I put that button in its place because, yeah, as much as I like people, sort of like breaking it and sort of like wanting to get around into places. Okay, like as much as I like, things like that, it's kind of unfun at the same time.
Yeah,
so I put that in instead. Yeah, I just put that in its stead now because it just makes it a little bit more fairer, I suppose. And it's supposed to be locked, so having it opened up and everything is a little bit fucked. But yeah, that's the whole thing now. You just press that, go over, and you'll get through.
Yeah.
But yeah, lockers.
Yeah.
One of these type of lockers.
Yeah, basically because, so there's obviously the little fence in the entryway. Basically it would be bunk beds on the right, and then you'd have the kitchen, and then the table would be moved into the kitchen a bit more, and then that corner, would have lockers for, like, the armory section, and, like, equipment.
Okay, so do you actually want me, like, what I can do is that I can design something for it and then take a picture and show you it.
Sure. I mean, I have a thought. I'll have to go look at it quick. Well.
Thing I posted about.
Oh wait, what?
Under
Is it my bounty poster?
Yes.
Of 750,000, bro. I'm worth money. You wanna hand me in? You can be rich.
Yeah, basically, this would be bunk beds through here to here. The table would be moved, like, over here if it can. And then this would be, like, lockers for equipment. And then, I don't know if there's a...
What I can do, I mean, how I pictured in my head of what I can probably do is just probably remove everything that's on this side, essentially, including the potted plants. Basically just have bunk beds, basically just like, sort of like with obvious gaps to them.
Yeah.
So that people can get into them, obviously.
It's
and then, like,
a barracks,
into the bunk
it's
beds.
gonna be tight spaces. So it's like, as long as there's enough space for somebody to walk in, it's like, that's plenty.
Basic bunk beds essentially on the side itself. I'll give Dynamo textures again to sort up textures for lights and stuff, because we're planning on sort of like enhancing lights. Probably keep that little branch bit here.
Yeah, that's kind of my idea, was you could leave this and you just have a bed put up against it.
Getting those chests and putting sort of like foot lockers at the
that
end
was
of
my
the
thought.
beds, or either a foot locker in the front of the actual bed itself, so like here for instance, or in between at the back, either or.
Yeah.
But then so essentially having the foot lockers themselves, probably update your kitchen a little bit, maybe update it. I don't know. I'll have a look because I have to, depending of what the room looks like, it could mean that I may have to put it into Blender, for instance, just to redecorate or rehaul it. But as like I've been learning of how to sort out the Windows stuff, anyways. So the windows and that's lighting.
How hard is it to replace the door? Because put a metal door
Why
on.
were you want?
Because then it'd be a reinforced door.
How hard would that be? I'd need to find a door.
Because
That's
up
in the map.
yeah, there is one. I think it's the lounge in the bar. There's the double metal doors.
Oh.
You could do that with this. You could put it there.
I could probably
maybe.
use one of the other doors from the Palm map as well. 'Cause Palm
Yeah.
has like a bunch of doors that I kind of use their doors. I use a lot of the assets from Palm
Yeah.
because we have the assets. Why not? I mean, I've got
Because-
assets from Ursula as well that I kind of like use as well. So I mean,
Yeah, it's like-
nevertheless, I can give you a more of a metallic door. I'm guessing you want the metallic door on both sides. You want one on the outside
if
door
it's
as well, or just
possible,
the
yeah.
inside?
If it's possible.
That's-
Because
that's
basically,
possible. That's-
what I'm
that's
looking at is
definitely
she's turning this into a military barracks. So obviously the door would be reinforced because there's going to be military equipment in here.
Now, question. Like I've done with the other door that's over at the other end, do you want a different, like a sign-in thing to be able to get in here? Or do you want to leave it to sort of like chances and have roleplay happen for it? Or where people could potentially attempt to break in? I like the number 2 now. Number 2 sounds fun. We need stuff for criminals to do. They need to break in and start trying to steal weapons.
Maybe. Yeah, we can go with that. I will say that if it becomes an issue, like I see, where things keep getting stolen, she would put a system in to lock the door.
Well, I mean, I'd obviously feel like you'd put in a system in anyways.
Yeah.
Nevertheless. But,
Because Bun's very,
I
you
mean-
know, she wants to make sure things are covered, so.
Oh yeah, no, for definite. So I'd say, reality checks for it. If it's trying to break into a place, it'd have to be sort of like using like a thieves kits, for instance.
Yeah.
And then rolling over, so like probably 17 or 18.
Yeah, so,
If
put in the
not,
lock
it will set up
system.
an alarm or something.
Yeah, put in the lock system, and then they can still try. It's just, you know, if they'd have to, you know, if they succeed, they'll just have to go hit the lock or whatever.
I'm kind of tempted of actually like putting a sound into the area itself
Yeah.
and setting it to a 3D sound of where it's just an alarm sound, and if you fuck up, it sets off the alarm. It's like beep, 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 beep.
Well, it can be, well, considering the style of the city, the old metal ringers, you know, like the fire alarms, ding. Yeah,
Sorry, man, it's so annoying. What the?
And the old metal bell, you know, up on the wall, the red metal bell bowl, and it rings on the inside. Because
Oh shit, that sounds like a great idea.
because that's
Damn. Probably could
that's
go with that.
yeah, that style of alarm I feel like is just more suited and fitting for the aesthetic that is the city, instead of, you know,
Yeah, no,
a
for
modern day
definite.
alarm.
Oh shit, no, that
And-
could work.
And that would make sense because, you know, it's a military facility, and if there's not a soldier here, definitely the alarm. So
Maybe I'll have a look into it. Like I say, I'm gonna be doing the bits and pieces right at the start. I'll definitely put it on the list to sort of like looking at as well.
yeah,
But
so I don't know if
yeah,
you can
I'll be honest.
fortify, like somehow fortify this area to make it a little more like built up or whatever. So then it's a defense point, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's even possible. Because
Oh,
technically
you
you
want
could
an
put
actual-
lockers in, put the lockers along here, so then it makes it a bit of a smaller entrance.
Actually, what I could probably do is get the fences from the underground bit and just put sort of like the chained fences above in this general area and just have one of the little doors that's
Yeah.
sort of like a little metallic door or something, and you have to sort of like have like a little
you
scanning thing that's like beep.
Yeah, you could put one of the jail cell things in here. Because that way it'd be an airlock.
I wouldn't. I could imagine this being better for like putting weapons and stuff in. I wouldn't want to put like a criminal in here
Well, no,
because
no.
if
I'm
it's an
just saying
intentional thing.
you can use the jail cell bars in this section here to make this an airlock.
Well, I wasn't gonna think though. I wasn't gonna think the bars. I was gonna think maybe using the you know, when you're going underground through the mines, and then from going from the city through the long tunnel, but you can now skip, and you get to the end of the door, you'll come into sort of like a weird like underground mine-ish area where it's got like squeaky doors, for instance, and you've got sort of like the brown texturing like rust-looking gates.
I think so.
What I can do in
I haven't really been down there.
yeah. Did you click the button for the
Going
door
from the
for the
city,
sign-in
through the
thing?
long I tunnel, have not.
But you can now skip, and you get to the end of the door. You'll come into sort of like a weird like underground mine-ish area where it's got like squeaky doors, for instance, and you've got sort of like the brown like underground mine-ish area where it's got like squeaky doors, for instance.
Click it
And
once.
you've got sort of like the brown like underground mine-ish area where it's got like
I'll show you. It's a lot easier for me just to show you it than try and tell you
Yeah.
it.
What the fuck did you get over there?
I was all the way over here. Oh. Alright, man.
Shortcuts.
Yeah.
You have to learn all the shortcuts.
I've never been up there.
Oh, I did do something, by the way. I blocked off these areas, so you can't go into here anymore.
Oh, okay.
The only time because out of that is outside the map. You can, however, go up there, obviously, and you'll be inside the map still. But anything under there was basically breaking through the map.
Yeah.
Okay, so go into the. One of these gates.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, yeah, that is perfect.
Hell yeah. So I could put that in as sort of like a temporary sort of like gate, like a hold off part, so that people can't get through. I'll have the squeaky gate as well that,
Yeah,
doesn't
that-
close until you jump.
Oh. Yeah, this would be perfect. It would fit in perfectly. Because
Okay, that's good. That's good.
yeah, like if you just take this section and you just put that door right in the middle, and then it's like they have cover to fire through the chain. So if somebody's trying to get in, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for, because I'm thinking of the whole military set of it's a barracks, sure, but it's like the main barracks in the local area, so it's going to be, somewhat fortified considering the amount of fights that keep happening. So
Now, I was tempted of putting that in as well, because that's actually a healing station.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
The little fucking weird noise thing.
Yeah, I mean you can. Maybe.
But I need to talk to Peach about it, so that he can find out the sort of general law about it. I've come up with an actual general law thing for it. It was actually once used in sort of like the ancient civilization of when the city at the first point in time. Initially, this was basically created under Sarek's basic needs.
Yeah.
He thought it was basically a way to basically help rejuvenate, to recover people within the city itself. So they used it as a basic recovery healing template.
Yeah,
but it's not as much being used because obviously you have medical professionals that can do that type of stuff. Having this is basically used for some things along the lines of wartime.
Yeah.
It's why you don't normally see them around the city as much, or within sort of like certain areas. It's because the reason of it being down here is in case of scenarios where you're getting yourself into a fight a lot more.
Yeah. Or, you know, the mines where you're gonna get injured.
Exactly. Oh dear. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to fake Chip's death, okay? 750,000, okay? Can't let that go.
Well, I'm glad that I managed to come in on the first day that all the colors was out. That's nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad I was able to catch it. I was doing a temp shift thing this weekend. That's why I wasn't here Saturday or Friday, Saturday. Because I needed money to cover rent. That's why my wrist is currently fucked.
I'll be truthful. Yeah, for the past 4 days straight, I've been working on just the map itself.
Yeah.
Sorting out everything. It's going over everything. In the train cart, I've shortened down Nietzsche's little poster thing, because it's going to have other people who have done textures in the map before as well. So it's just like a little commemorate little wall itself.
Do you want me to draw a little blueprint for the barracks room?
You can do. I mean, if you have something that you want to go with.
I mean, I basically kind of covered everything, so.
I mean, it's like I say, it's entirely up to you. I mean, if it doesn't come up to how you initially wanted it for, I'll just do something myself. I'll just build something.
Yeah.
I kind of like worked along with just coming up with an idea for bits and bobs as sort of like little workshop bits. Because I didn't think putting an actual forge in that area would be any good. Yellow wanted me to put the forge in there, but I kind of said, no. I declined it.
Yeah.
The reason why I declined it is because you've got an entire factory. Just have her do some little bit of form of roleplay, talk to Alexander or something, and say, hey, can we do business? You know, of like, say,
well, see, here's the thing.
Repairs. Can we use your forge by chance?
Well, how I'm seeing it is the factory is, you know, a modern factory. They're not going to have, you know, hammer, anvil, blacksmith, where some people would prefer to go to a blacksmith. The factory does mass production. Sure, they can do specialty things, but they're fucking expensive as shit. With the blacksmith...
They do in a way, because what their thing is essentially is more of a blacksmith. You know, you've basically got sort of like your anvil, your repairing equipment. If you're wanting to make something custom, you'd see the factory for it, because it's basically utilizing like the flames and everything, the smoke, the smog in a way. It's basically more fiery and sort of like melting down to create weapons and stuff. If they wanted to use a part of the factory in order to sort of like do a little bit of smeltery, they can do that in a way, but paying a sort of like a little fee for it. And the small fee is basically like probably like 10 or 20% of your earnings of what you're making.
Yeah, because it's like my thought was just like with the old city, the blacksmith actually got a fair bit of traffic. You know, people actually coming and visiting it and doing commissions, and it's like Bun, like in character, I think talked to Rose about it, and it's like, well, a good building for an actual like forge blacksmith area would be the building above Bits and Bobs, because you can't have it in Bits and Bobs because there's nowhere to vent all of the smoke. The building up above, you know, has access to the skyline, so you just a chimney.
Yeah, the problem is though, however, still it will be pumping out sort of like black smoke in a way into sort of like pedestrian type of like walkways. And the reason why the factory is over on the side and it's got the, sort of like the chimney and the smoke coming off from the far end, it keeps it away from obviously pedestrians in the way. I see it as a sort of like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, it wouldn't necessarily work in that area. It wouldn't. But it makes more roleplay if you're wanting to do it in the factory. You know, if you're wanting to do something, it invokes for the people, or you know, for them to sort of like go into the factory in order to do sort of like a business deal or something. It creates more roleplay. That's what I look at. I look at something, I'm like, what creates more roleplay?
Is there a
talking?
Is
Business
there
deals.
like those side doors? Do those lead anywhere?
Side doors? Which were?
Like in the big factory room. There's doors on the left
Oh, in
and
the big
right.
factory. No. There's actually nothing that leads into them.
Here's another idea for reutilizing assets. One of those doors, ouch, I need to stop motioning with that hand. One of those doors you can have, you know, work, and then you take the cell area, once again, take the bars out, and you can use each section as its own little smith area. So if a blacksmith comes along, they can like rent that smith area as their sort of workshop. And that way people do have a reason, and then they can actively go to the smith, and they can, you know, do some actual work, sort of like how Chromia did when they were around with the old smith.
Yeah, I do miss that type of sort of like forgery in a way. I'll have to I'll look at it. Again, it won't come anytime soon.
Oh, no,
because,
obviously. There's
so
a lot
much.
of things to do. It's just ideas, so.
I generally plan at the moment. Give me a sec. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Cody. Thank you. Hello. Howdy. I do plan on. I'm gonna take a break, obviously, for today. Well, rest of tonight and tomorrow, just so I can recuperate because. And I need to get Dynamo caught up in everything, because Dynamo has so many more textures to get through. He's been my texture goblin.
Yeah.
And I've got to put trash cans now in the city because we have vending machines but no bins.
Yeah.
And this is what he said. He was like, what you can then do is make sure you have a green bin and a blue bin for recycling. He was like, oh my god, I hate everything. I don't want to be here anymore.
So I did have an idea in regards to the food stands, because there's the one food stand that's all the way the ice cream stand. It's all the way out fucking by itself. Maybe
Yes.
move that to the balcony, so then those 3 stands are just right in the same area. And then I don't know what you could probably make that a little sitting area, or put some table, just little tables and a little table sitting area where that food stand used to be.
Yeah, I can. Again, it's kind of less like having a look around to see what essentially I can like repurpose or reuse. I mean, I've used quite a little bit from Sketchfab, because it turns out when you put a Sketchfab asset into well, surprisingly, when you put a Sketchfab asset into say goodness, what is it? Into our map, and then put our shader onto it. There's an actual shader for this map that it uses. This doesn't use Poyoma or anything. Surprisingly, it all fits in so well, so very well. It's scary well as well. I've lost my tracker strap that I was going to put my thing on. But yeah, I just did you see the gazebo, by the way?
No. Is that out in the garden?
Oh, that's out in the garden.
Yeah, I've only been around the city, so today.
Oh, hang on a second. Give me a moment. I need my. Yeah. I'd say if you're gonna fast travel to the clinic. Yeah, clinic or factory, because either or works the fastest for it. So I'm just put my leg back. You made this model yourself? I make model. Yes. I make model myself.
Way out there. Alrighty, folks. I'm gonna end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. Sorry for there not being a stream for quite a while. I had. How are you so fast? What the fuck?
How am I so fast? Admin settings.
Cheater.
We took the well, I moved the settings for all the speed increases because I don't want to put the speed increases in main map because of people just using them.
But yeah.
But yeah, look, gazebo.
I'm gonna send you all off to Hatsu, my lovely friend, the adorable dork. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for the no streams this weekend. Other than Sunday.
Fix my leg.
Like I said a little earlier, I took a temp shift to get some money because I needed a bit of extra money to cover bills and rent.
Yeah, so we added in the gazebo over there. Pretty much out of the way, kind of like out of the way at the far back, pretty much.
Yeah,
it is kind of like hidden away. Like I say, you look at it, you look at the rest of the map, and you say to yourself, it kind of does look like it's like, you know, part of the map assets.
But yeah, so my new schedule, I'm starting work tomorrow. A little anxious but excited because I get to have an income. So Tuesdays, I might not be able to do Tuesdays. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do Tuesdays because there wouldn't be a reason for me to get on. And then
Sigh.
Fridays I will be like an hour late, starting stream, but Saturdays will remain the same. All the other late night stuff like Wakarium, Rosewood when that starts up, Orlando Saka, all that's going to remain the same. The only thing that's going to be tweaked is Redstone. So if y'all, yeah, so that's really the only change. We'll see if things changed again down the line later this year for a different job. We'll see how this one does. Doesn't pay, what I exactly want, but we'll see how that goes. But you all have an amazing time. You all have an amazing night. I love you all very much. Thank you all for coming by and vibing. Now, I'll see you all later for Wakarium. We have Wakarium tonight. So I'll see you all then. Go call her a dork. Go call her a nerd. And have fun. Bye-bye.
Really harmless, right? Why make a whole big deal about it?